here. Here is a takeoff for tenders for a small job. And one of the problems with it is we had very, very little details from the architect. There was little or no specifications. There was little or no details on the drawings. So we kind of had to go down a collaborative route with the client, and the installation was really badly accounted for. So we decided to increase the insulation jointly with the client in the floor, upgraded in the walls, and doubled it up in the warm roof as well. So as you can see here, we've got a fair few remarks. We had to assume the depth of the ground finished. We had to assume the DPC level as well, damp course level. We had to make clarity around the assumption of the foundations and the patio back walls, concrete floors as per drawings. We had to only have an approximate quantity for the gutters and downpipes because it looked like that they were incomplete in the drawings. There was no details with pipes for new heating and things. So all of these had to be agreed. They had to be highlighted first and then agreed with the client. It's a small bill for a small job. Every job is big, every job is hugely important to the homeowner, but in terms of size, it was small, and it really needed a collaborative approach from the builder as well, who was a good guy. I was working for the homeowner on this, so we managed to upgrade things. We sent it out to tender. We got a good builder, and we agreed. We changed the specifications, especially around the insulation, and agreed tender figure with the contractor. And we had enough quantities to work out any variations in rates that were needed from the builder himself. So the real learning curve was sometimes it may seem a good idea not to employ an architect or not to overpay them, or but you often pay for it in the long run with a low specifications, and it also leaves you open to a very delicate situation with variations, because if there isn't agreed quantities, if there isn't agreed specifications, if there isn't agreed rates, you can end up in an awful mess as things start to occur with a builder on site. Thankfully we managed to fill in some of these gaps and kind of tightened up on the specifications before we started this project.